We're a faith-based organization. It's something that's very important to us. We feel that there aren't too many places where people can explore the role that faith has in their recovery. And so when we say we're a faith-based organization, the way that that plays out in our day-to-day activities is that we invite all of our clients to, in whatever group we're having, to explore the role that faith would have in their recovery. And all of our facilitators and therapists are prepared to have a conversation about faith. We like to talk about disordered eating instead of labeling things as eating disorders. We definitely serve the eating disorder community. We serve people struggling with anorexia, bulimia, binge eating disorder, but we also serve people who are struggling simply with dealing with the role that food can have in their emotional life and in their emotional reactions. So people who are worried constantly about what they're eating or their weight, and they might not be diagnosed with eating disorders, fit in quite well with our groups. It's really all based in the same thing, and we truly believe that we want to be a resource to people that maybe have not gone so far down the slippery slope that they would be diagnosed with an eating disorder. So our mission statement says that we support the journey to freedom from disordered eating, but we're very much an eating disorder treatment organization. Rock Recovery was founded on a vision of providing, again, the type of care that individuals would get in a residential treatment center, but to the community. And our vision, our ideal Cadillac version of that vision, is having recovery houses in centralized locations and communities where people could actually invest in their recovery almost in a 24/7 setting, except that they would still have the ability to go to work during the day or be with their families or whatever their daytime activities look like, whatever their life looks like, that they could live that life and then focus on their recovery in the off hours of life. So rather than going home from a stressful day and engaging in eating disorder behaviors, or rather than essentially giving up time that could be used for self-care and for recovery to the television or other things that just eat our time from day to day, we wanted to create a place where people could live their life and then return to a safe and recovery-oriented environment. The unfortunate truth is that treatment for eating disorders is extraordinarily expensive, and on top of that, insurance companies rarely cover much, if any, of the cost. And therefore, there are a lot of financial barriers to recovery. So you end up with a situation where even if someone who's suffering makes the decision to get better, which is huge in and of itself for someone to make that decision, they'll often, when they reach out for help, find that it's going to be financially impossible for them to get the help that they need to recover. So one of our core values is that finances should never be a barrier to recovery. So we ask that our clients donate back to the organization. We believe that if you have the financial resources to invest in your recovery, that doing so then commits you to your recovery. At the same time, we have a fair number of clients that simply can't afford treatment, and for all of those clients, without questions asked, we waive any fees that we have. So we're able to provide free services to many of our clients.